You know, I mean, every team here is a tough team. We knew we had to execute things, and you know, we had one inning slip away from us defensively, and a couple things offensively that we didn't execute the way we needed to. And I mean, Hannah pitched a great game, no doubt about that. You know, we just couldn't get the things done that we needed to get done when we needed them.
Well, what was it about the other pitcher that was was it keeping it off balance, or was there some nerves out there?
I don't think it was nerves. I mean, we hit the ball well at times. We just didn't get the key hits when we needed them. I think we chased a few pitches that were probably not the best choice of pitches to go after. And like I said, we didn't execute a few things that we needed to. We had a couple missed signs and some things like that. But you know, those are mistakes that you just can't make when you get to this tournament.
I was just going to say, one run was the entire game. I mean, at this level, it's got to be a different level than what you've seen before. And so how do you kind of, I don't know, set the offense in the right way going forward?
I don't think it's a different level than what we've seen before at all. I mean, our region is a tough region. We've got good teams, but we just didn't execute the way we needed to. And, I mean, that was the difference in the game.
Just talk about Hannah, what she did well today. I mean, to give up one run, she pitched incredible, I thought, today.
Yeah, I mean, Hannah did exactly what she's done all year long for us. It's just we didn't give her the run support that she needed. You know, I mean, that's just the way she throws a game. She takes control of it, and she did that. She did exactly what we needed her to do. We just didn't help her out from the offensive side.
Hannah, how did things go for you? How did you feel out there today?
Yeah, you know, honestly, that's the tough part about this game is I think we were all pretty excited to get out there and we were pretty pumped. And, you know, we talk a lot as a team about limiting those back-to-back negatives, and I think that's kind of what we got caught up on, and just taking the game and being the one to decide, like, I'm going to be the one to change this game around. And I think we beat ourselves in that aspect.
Did defense made some good plays out there? How great is it to have them behind you? And from what I've seen, it looks like they've been part of you all year long.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I always say you're only as good as your catcher. Your pitcher's only as good as their defense too. So when you're working hard, and I see a defense working hard, it just makes you want to work a little bit harder. And I think we all have a pretty solid understanding of that, of just picking each other up when one might make a mistake, or keeping that energy up and making sure that it's on our side.
I think you're both a couple sophomores, is that right? To play at this level and sophomore and do so well. I mean, what does that say about this team?
Yeah, you know, I always, whenever we kind of talk about players who are young, I feel like it's one of those things where it's just kind of the culture that we've set as a team. I've actually been here for 4 years now. I have 2 red shirts, so I've been able to just kind of sit back and observe in some of those red shirt years. And so I think like our seniors do a great job of setting the standard, right? So those underclassmen, when they step in, they know what the expectations are. And so to me, I don't really see it as we have upperclassmen and underclassmen. We're an entire unit, and we show up every day. We get our job done. We get 1% better, and we just got kind of caught up on that today.
Lydia, what was it like to play on this stage? It's the highest stage here at Division II. What was that like for you?
It's always fun to be back here. I mean, most people don't even get to experience it once, let alone twice. But, you know, it's a big stage, but that's where big plays happen, and that's where big teams get to compete against other great teams. And, you know, it's always fun to be out there and participate in this.
How do you come up with you had runners on base, and maybe you just didn't get that timely hit at certain points. How do you get those tomorrow?
We just play our game. You know, we got a little caught up today, and we kind of chased, like Coach said, we chased some pitches that we shouldn't have, and we kind of helped the pitcher out. But there's no reason that we shouldn't bounce back tomorrow.
Coach, is there anything you take from this game, or do you just wipe it clean and look ahead to tomorrow?
Well, I mean, we're definitely going to learn from it. We're hoping we get another shot at them. You know, and we'll take whatever information we got tonight and we'll move forward. But for the most part, we just have to control our game and not worry about what the other team does. And we know what our game is all about, and that's what we've done all year long. And it's just a matter of getting back to Grand Valley softball.
Great. You have anything?
Yeah, one for you. Hammond kind of alluded to it with a couple of red shirts. This team has faced adversity time and time again. If you could just speak to the mindset of this team and how you know this team has the mindset to bounce back and come back stronger tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we always talk about that 1% better aspect of things, and that is always the goal. We don't want to show up the next day being the same team that we were yesterday. We're always trying to get get better in the field, in our at-bats, in our pitches, in our pitch calling. It's always that hard work, and seeing your teammate work hard and get that 1% better just pushes you to want to keep getting better. So I have no doubt that that's what we're going to do this week, and we're just going to keep rolling it. And hey, you know what? We love the game of softball, so why not play some more games? That's the way we got to look at it. Shift that mindset, have a growth mindset about things, and that's what we're going to do.
And then for you, Lyd, there were a couple of miscues on the field maybe today, but you're one of the leaders of that defense. What's your message to your fellow fielders out there to get ready for tomorrow?
We just got to play our game. It's as simple as that, because when we play our game and we don't, give in to what other teams are doing, we're unstoppable. Like, we haven't even reached our full potential yet, and that's the scary part.